Welcome to Feel Good in February, day number 4. Today I'm going to guide you through a power pose, but before I do, I just wanted to take this opportunity to explain a little bit more about what yoga power pose actually is and why we use it, who uses it. So this is a concept, a technique that I have practiced and I've known about for a very long time. When I was 17, my very first job interview in a corporate job, I used this technique. I turned up early and I went into the toilet cubicle and I put my hands on the hips and opened my chest, chin up, and I sort of paced back and forth a little bit. And I never really understood why that technique worked. I read it in a book somewhere, but it didn't really bother. It didn't bother me. Why? Because afterwards I always felt so confident. I knew it worked, and the science behind it didn't really bother me. When I teach my yoga teacher trainees, this is something that I talk about as well. So not relying purely on practices that are just evidence-based. It's great when it is, but there was a time when all of the techniques that we use today were not able to be proven by science yet. So not dismissing the ones that don't yet have science to back it. In saying that, this one does have some science behind it, which is fantastic. So what science has found is that postures change your physiology before your mindset. What does this mean? You might already know. It's pretty powerful though. What it means is the way you hold your body sends signals to your nervous system first, which shapes how you feel and how you respond before your mindset can catch up. So I just want to let that sink in a little bit. What does that actually mean? So what this means is when you move into a posture, your body starts to send signals to shift your mood before your mindset can catch up. So today, we're going to let our body lead and observe how our internal systems respond. Before we move into the posture, before I guide you through the posture, I'd like to briefly explain why posture-based practices are used in psychology, in trauma-informed work, and yoga therapy. So when our body is regularly collapsed or withdrawn, our nervous system will move more towards conservation. So lower energy and reducing your outward engagement. On the other hand, when we hold our body in a more grounded, expansive, upright way, the sensory information changes. This can be things like stability through your feet, strength through your legs, and space through your chest. The nervous system interprets this as confidence, as safety, and stability. So today's practice isn't about feeling powerful. It's about noticing what your body does when you put it into a certain position. It's about noticing how your internal systems change just from shifting your body posture and just by giving your nervous system different signals. So once you're in the pose, I'm going to guide you through a meditation that will complement the pose. You have some options, so you don't have to stand in the full pose. You can bend your knees and then straighten the legs, and then bend your knees and straighten the legs. But just remember, when you move into goddess pose, to allow yourself to stay curious. It's not about forcing anything or changing your mindset or forcing any state. It's just about observing how your body responds. And we're going to stay there for about 2 to 3 minutes. It takes up to 10 to 30 seconds for the body to send new information to the brain. Then it needs a little time for your nervous system to register and then settle into that chain. So let's start to move into the pose. So let's get started. Katana Konasana. You're going to step the feet nice and wide. So wider than you think, really. And then you're going to point the toes away from each other. Take a breath in and then bend the knees and open those knees wide. So as wide as you can. Now with the arms, you have a couple of options. So you can bring the hands to the hips. You can bring them out to the side in cactus, or you can take the fists with the hands. Alternatively, you can bring the hands behind the back and squeeze the elbows together. But whichever option you choose for the arms, just make sure you're working on expanding the chest, rolling those shoulders back, and lifting the heart space. So what you also want to include is a slight lift of the chin. So let's start to get into the pose. So nice wide stance, toes pointing away from each other. Take that breath in and then sink into the pose. You're looking to find your knees above your ankles, and then choosing your position for your hands. I'm going to place mine on my hips, and then see how I'm bringing my elbows back to open up through my chest, and then I'm going to lift my gaze up slightly. Not my eyes, not just my eyes, but my chin. Pull the shoulders back, the elbows back, and I automatically notice a feeling, a sense inside of me growing. So just counting down on the timer now, you are grounding the soles of your feet deeply into the earth. Feel the strength and stability of the ground beneath you, supporting every part of your body. And notice the power in your thighs as you sink into your pose, strong and steady and carrying your weight with ease. And make sure you're expanding your chest and opening your heart. If you need to take a break, breathe in, straighten the legs, breathe out, bend the knees. And really feel your spine lengthen, your shoulders broadening, and your energy rising. You'll feel the fire in your thighs starting to increase. Notice that strength. Keep drawing the elbows back and the shoulders back. Take a deep breath in and exhale fully. With each inhale, you're inviting strength, you're inviting confidence. And then with each exhale, release some of your doubt, your internal doubt or your tension. So again, inhaling strength and confidence. Exhaling, releasing doubt, releasing tension. And stand here as your most powerful self. You are grounded, you are present, you are radiant, you are strong, capable, and you are more than enough. And say in your mind or even out loud if you want, I am grounded, I am strong, I am confident. I am grounded, I am strong, I am confident. And then notice the energy moving around your body. Feel it radiate up from your legs, through your core, into your heart, and out into the world. You don't need to think or really feel anything specific here. Just simply holding the posture is enough. The body already knows what it needs to do. I hope this explains a little bit more about yoga postures and how powerful they can be, and perhaps even offer a bit of explanation around why you feel so great after a yoga class. I look forward to seeing you or hearing from you for Feel Good in February, day number 5. Bye.